Tyler Shuck throwing dots.
Hey,
y'all seen it?
Hold on, who am I gonna shout out today? Hold on, let me get a new shout out.
I ain't gonna lie, this is my first Tyler Shuck shout out. That's why I said it like that.
Shout out Chris Olave, man.
Shout out Chris Olave,
Man,
man.
I ain't gonna lie. My real shout out is shout out Kellen Moore. I don't feel like we've been talking about Kellen Moore.
Kellen.
Like,
I just watched the Kellen Moore.
He's our new shiny toy for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Kellen Moore. Hey, Kellen, come juice with us.
Man, Kellen, keep getting them boys right.
Nah,
I heard it's been an intense 7-on-7 period. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting them boys right.
Yeah, shout out Kellen Moore. You heard me. Shout out the whole New Orleans Saints. And shout out everybody that's saying we're going to be the worst team in the league.
Nah, and shout out all the certified Jocins, man. Make sure y'all keep
y'all
subscribing,
watching.
liking, because y'all running the channel up, and we appreciate that you dig.
That's
and
what
nevertheless,
really
let's get into it, man. This episode, we're going to be talking about all things NFL. We got our Cowboys fan back in the building. Excuse me.
What's good,
You know what I'm
gang?
saying? So, I ain't going to even talking to them. I'm going to just let it free flow today, man. Let's get a one to start it up.
Yo.
Shout out George Pickens, man. I ain't been here in a while.
Hey, Pick, man. Shout out Pick. You know,
GP.
The lights are.
I could shout out George Pickens right now. You hear me until I see him in the actual.
It's already didn't happen.
He'll be on my fantasy
They
team,
didn't
so-
create the little graphics for it. I'm done. I
Wide
can't-
receiver 2 for sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably draft Pickens in fantasy this year.
2 1s, man. You look over here, you got a 1. You look over there, you got a 1.
1.
I mean,
Pickens a one, Brian.
Pickens a 1, bro. I see you like that.
I give him
CD,
that.
yeah,
I give him
I'll
that.
pick CD up in fantasy before I pick up Pickens, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah. CD.
Yeah.
CD
I
is
think-
number one.
I'm more
pick
excited
type
for
of guy.
CD because CD got somebody else to,
Yeah.
take some of the attention off him than Pickens.
Pickens gonna be a good flex.
Nah, I got a top 3 pick. I might go CD for sure.
No, for sure.
Is the order already out? Have you been paying attention to the fantasy?
We talked about fantasy on the
Yeah, a little
episode.
bit.
Yeah.
CD was up there, but I don't think he was
Jamar
like
Chase
top
was the
four.
consensus number 1 guy.
Yeah, and Justin Jefferson was above CD.
Gotta agree.
CD was like the
Have to
third
agree.
What, Jamar?
behind
Yeah,
Jamar and
Jamar.
Justin.
Yeah.
I'll probably leave that to the younger guys.
But yeah, man.
Patrick Mahomes is leaving the flag football to the younger guys. He says.
Oh, well,
That ain't bad,
that means Jalen Hurts.
How old is he? 28.
That means
I mean,
Jaden
we
Daniels.
Hurts said he wanted to do it though, huh?
Yeah, but we got to think 2028. So that's still, that's why he said
Still,
probably
okay.
the younger guys.
That makes sense.
He'll be
So
a lot
like
older.
Arch.
Sheesh.
They looking at like Jaden McDaniels.
Jaden
That's what I was about to say. Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. Niggas said McDaniels.
For sure. But yeah, let's talk about let's get into NFC talk, man. Since we got a little Cowboys over here,
Hell yeah.
With
Man,
talk about
let's- I kind of want to piggyback off where we left off last episode. Kay, do you think we're that bad? Like, did you see the Instagram post
I
where it was
did,
like
bro.
we're favored to win one game?
Yeah, let's get an outside
Like,
perspective here.
One game,
Because,
like, yeah, I know I'm a little biased, bro, but I feel
Facts.
like one game, that's a little
game,
ridiculous, bro.
And then
like,
the one game is week 16. That's hella disrespectful.
come on, brother.
like, are we that bad? Like, I'm not saying we're good,
That's terrible,
but are we
bro.
that bad? Like, in your opinion,
You shouldn't go 15 or 0-15.
right?
We should, bro. It's don't get me started. Bro,
That's
actually.
sad, bro.
Like, are
I'm
we?
gonna
That's
chill
I'm
right
like
now.
favorite to win, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all was voting yes.
Yeah, I voted yes.
Yeah, we know you. We know you a hater. There's a lot of Saints fans out there, bro. There's a lot of Saints fans in the polls voting yes, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
look,
y'all think we
let me
gonna
tell
win
you.
one game,
Yeah,
bro?
one game is crazy.
One game is crazy. I'm not saying we about to make the playoffs or nothing like that, bro. But last year was like the worst year in like the past decade, and we still won 5. So it's just hard
Yeah,
for me to see it being worse than that.
I
Like
feel like people voting, the Saints fans voting yes is just like a
emotional vote.
Yeah.
emotional and also like I'm putting my expectations as low as they could go. You hear me? So I can't be more hurt. You feel me? I can only be boosted.
I can only be excited.
Yeah, you feel what
I
I'm
ain't think
saying?
about it like that.
I
That
think
makes
that's
sense,
what it
bro.
is, bro. Because I don't like internally, bro. One damn game. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Like we talking about that's all time bad. Like we talking about like 0-16 Lions bad. Like that's what one game is to
I already said if I thought we was that bad, bro, I would not be sitting here talking about no
Yeah,
damn
bro, like-
one win football team, bro. I'm gonna be real.
That's
with
why I
you, bro.
said shout out Kellen Moore because I think
yeah.
that's disrespectful to Kellen Moore.
Shout out Kellen Moore, bro.
But
Kellen Moore, I hope you see all the bulls. You heard me that they talking about your new
Yeah,
team,
bro.
bro.
Y'all gonna have to go through the growing pains
Where
for
that
sure.
stat came
Yeah, we
from?
okay with
Who
that.
made that up? Like,
Man.
Bro, they just
like
hate
like
us,
a
bro.
sports
Brother,
book.
it's been sportsbook's been putting us bottom 2, 3.
You know,
like you know what I'm
the
saying. In
early
order for
power
us,
rankings
yeah, and
coming
then that's
out
brother.
tight.
Like for power rankings, they've been having us draft first or second, and like Travis said in the
Mm-hmm.
last episode, if you got us drafting first or second, that's what you're telling us, bro. You only think
think
we're
we
gonna win
gonna
on
win
2
2
games,
games,
like
bro.
yeah,
The
And y'all
NFL
tripping.
power rankings got y'all at like 31.
yeah, bro, and that's what you're telling us. You think we're gonna win 2 games, and
That's definitely one.
do I think we're
one-
gonna be top 10? No. Am I saying that we're gonna come out and be how the Commanders was last year? No. But one,
Like I
game,
said,
bro.
But god damn,
bottom 5 maybe, but
You gotta look. Y'all did lose 7 straight games, right?
brother.
Whole team was injured.
Right.
You coming back with a new coach. It's gonna be some growing pains.
And look,
It's
while
gonna
you
be-
looking at,
But you just said whole team was injured. Whole team coming back. Hopefully. We just drafted, and I really believe in our draft class. I feel like Tyler Shuck is the biggest question mark, and you could go either way with that. I'm saying you could go either way as far as like you wouldn't want the quarterback to be the question mark,
Right.
but at the same time,
Right.
he should have all the pieces he need kind of around him to get that rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like the growing pains. We should be past that. The 0-7 should be like what
Last year.
Yeah, like that should have been. Now it should be steps forward. It shouldn't be continuing to go backwards. That's why I'm like, that's disrespectful to Kellen Moore.
I agree. Y'all got some pieces like with AK as the
Yeah,
running
AK
back.
coming back.
that's
you know
my
what I'm
whole
saying?
thing, bro.
Chris
I just
Olave.
and the main thing with the Saints, bro, is like with the O line we have.
Yeah, bro.
I can't see us being
that bad.
like if our O line was like okay, yeah, the Saints O line suck. We suck as a team then. But with a good O line and Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, Rashid Shaheed, Taysom Hill, bro, we can't be that damn bad.
That's
bro.
what I'm
Like,
saying. All we need
2
is
games,
Spencer
bro.
Rattler or Tyler Shuck to facilitate, and we can win at least 4 games.
We don't need superstar.
Yeah,
we don't
bro.
need superstar play from the quarterback position. We just need a little consistency and not.
I
hella
mean, like,
turnovers,
basically,
bro.
like, we won 3 games. We're, like, exceeding expectations.
Hell no. See,
Three
see
is
that's
low.
That's crazy,
Bro,
bro.
like-
No,
Like,
but that's what
I'm talking about
that's what
in that-
Jelani
like in
said.
that-
Jelani said in that world,
Facts,
yeah.
my bad. I was about to tell Theo
is
this
crazy, though,
thing
bro.
real quick. But yeah,
Theo.
That shouldn't
Too
be
early,
the standard.
too early for Theo, bro. Don't crash out.
yeah, I'm not crashing, bro.
Not yet, bro.
Shout out to people on the live views on that gram, man.
Facts, man. If y'all watching after y'all, make sure y'all tap in live. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Instagram.
Who
You know what I'm
Dat
saying?
Jocin?
Who that Jocin? And we'll keep y'all notified when we going live.
Hell yeah, but
Come
man,
join the comments so we can react live to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Tell your friends and family.
But yeah,
these uncles.
but yeah, bro. I don't think we that bad. So we talked a lot about Saints expectations. What do you think about the Cowboys, realistically, bro? Because y'all got a tough division, and I'm not saying that to be funny. Like y'all got a legitimate tough division though.
I'll say the lights are a little bit brighter, bro. I'm not as like sad as I was a few weeks ago.
Is that solely because of George Pickens, or like you talk about before the draft too?
Okay, draft and George Pickens got me looking up. Like
Okay.
I'm a little bit happier than I was before the draft.
Okay.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what I'm about to say.
That's how you should.
I
be,
mean,
bro.
I'm about
Good
to say,
job, Jerry.
My team
Yeah.
get George
Good
Pickens.
job,
I'm-
Jerry.
I'm
The Cowboys
pretty-
fans
I'm pretty
finally
happy.
feel.
Now we
Yeah,
looking
the
up, bro.
Cowboys fans finally feel like Cowboys fans again.
Right.
They was going through a depression.
It was pretty bad. I didn't know what to expect, bro. And also, that's with y'all too. Like a lot of people making them rankings based off of expecting Derek Carr to be your starter, and then you go through the draft and get Tyler Shucks. Like, do I have faith in that still?
Losing Derek Carr, but even before losing Derek Carr, they still had us pretty, down there. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm saying like he was a part of the reason
yeah,
it was gonna be.
he was a
bad.
part of the reason that we was down, but then losing.
It's like
him-
we went from 29 to 31, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
right.
feel like we wasn't
That's
that
nuts,
far,
bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, but that's y'all got us messed up, bro.
Y'all do, bro.
So in terms of all right, you say y'all expect. So what do you see? And we gonna get into the NFC talk.
We got a healthy Dak coming, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, but
What's
the
a healthy
Cowboys.
Dak? Where do Cowboys rank in the NFC?
Yeah.
Leaderboards. Then
NFC East.
No,
I'm
whole
saying
No, like, whole
entire
NFC.
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 Where
we
are
top,
y'all?
Top 7.
It's about to be Jake. Okay,
That's cool.
So y'all in the playoffs. That's all you saying?
That's all I want to see, bro.
That's
Get us in
cool.
there.
I'm not gonna lie, like a healthy Dak, like
A healthy
be
Dak.
Get
MVP
y'all to
candidate,
the playoffs,
MVP
yeah.
candidate.
Yeah,
Okay,
last time we saw it, that's what
A
it
healthy
was.
Dak.
He was,
with-
what, like, 2 or
with
3,
A healthy
but he was
CD and
MVP.
Pickens too.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
lot.
saying?
That's a lot.
So
Hey, man.
Dak ain't been healthy in years, is what you're saying?
Nah,
It was
like
just 2 years ago.
2 years ago, bro.
Only last year, bro.
No, I mean, because y'all saying y'all say a healthy Dak is an MVP candidate.
2 years ago, he
That's
was
what it
MVP
was.
candidate.
Like,
Yeah,
not that
okay.
long ago. People try to act like he's not like that, bro. You gotta get that man his respect. When he's healthy, we don't lose more than, or we're gonna win at least 9 games.
Yeah, I
can
give you that.
Yeah, Phil be out there hooping. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. He's like
Hey,
that.
don't say folk. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott
real
be out
folk.
there hooping.
Derek Carr was full too.
The real
Holy,
fool.
hold on.
This ain't no used car.
What, bro?
Sheesh.
I wasn't talking about no damn car neither.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think Derek Carr when I think 4. And I know
Nah.
it's crazy because he went at his whole career.
Yeah.
but
Whole career.
That nigga, he ain't no real fool, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So, but I ain't gonna lie. You saying top 7?
Yeah. We got a
Damn.
crazy division.
That's it? That's all you hear me? I understand a crazy division, but top 7. All right, let's take away. Let's not even look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, right.
More of not seeding, but more of like your record then, because y'all could win 13 games and be y'all not.
Yeah, y'all
That don't mean y'all won, but y'all because y'all might not. You know what I'm saying? That's still up there in the NFC. You feel what I'm saying?
On that end, bro, we got the new head coach as well, bro. We know we're not gonna be trash, right? We need Schottenheimer to come in and give us a whole new mindset, bro. Have us ready to play every game, so that by the time the playoffs come, we not like shell shocked.
Y'all think y'all gonna win the division?
No.
I can't even guarantee you that, but we don't have to.
Him saying top 7, he doesn't expect them to win.
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
gonna
not.
lie.
We don't
That's what I
have
was
to win the
thinking, too.
division because
Y'all
our
don't.
division is pretty
Yeah,
competitive.
because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
can win 12 games. You hear me? But the Eagles could win 14.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say the Eagles or Washington is gonna easily take the division either.
I'm about to say worst case
Nah, y'all
scenario.
got a straight up tough division. Like,
Worst case scenario, the Commanders and the Eagles beat y'all twice. That's like the
See,
legit
no,
worst.
I don't
That's
expect
as
that at
bad
all.
as it could get, but I don't see that happening.
We're not
That's what I'm
losing
saying.
twice to any NFC East team.
Probably not.
I don't agree with that.
I can see y'all.
I
losing twice to the
can.
Eagles.
Either the Eagles or the Commanders.
I feel like the Eagles got worse
I don't think
this
y'all lose
offseason,
twice
bro.
to the
That's the
Commanders.
thing, bro.
The
The
Eagles
Eagles
got
got
worse.
worse this offseason.
I don't
The
know.
Cowboys got better this offseason. And what y'all split last year? Well,
Yeah, we split.
Well, who?
No, the Eagles beat us twice. We split with Washington though.
Washington definitely got better.
But that's the first time the Eagles beat us twice since 2017. That's
They
not
got
normal.
Tunsil, Debo. They got people on defense. And a lot of Commanders tough.
Yeah, they
bro.
Debo. They're gonna look all right.
Yeah, y'all division shiesty, bro. I ain't gonna lie
Y'all
to you,
division
bro.
is shiesty.
Y'all division shiesty. So
Malik Neighbors.
We competing with them though.
Yeah, y'all there. That's why I say y'all division, bro. It's not like a 1-2 race. Like y'all got 3 people, and then even the Giants is not
They
like
trying
this year.
now.
Giants, yeah, it's not like regular year. You know, like the
Right,
Giants, they
yeah.
just shits. You feel what I'm saying? It's not even that.
It's like some competitive Giants. Like
Or we
Should
think.
be.
y'all are a big. let me say y'all are a humongous part of the NFC playoff picture. I'll say that, bro. Y'all can have 3 legit teams like
Oh yeah, for
in the
sure.
playoffs, bro, and that's kind of crazy when you think about one division, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the power of the NFC always move around like that when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because the NFC
Yeah,
West was
one
like
division,
that.
yeah.
The Cardinals, the Niners, and the Seahawks. It was like, oh, they running
They
it.
tough.
and I'm about to say, even when the Bears was good, it was the Packers, the Bears.
Facts. And we
And the
the
Vikings.
NFC South,
And
it
the
was a lot
Vikings.
shorter of a stretch. But bro, when we had Cam Newton, Matt Ryan, and Drew Brees, and it was all peaking,
and
bro.
that's it.
Fighting for
Like-
it, bro. Fighting for it.
Yeah, bro. So
the-
that power shift kind of always move around. But right now it is in the NFC East.
The
You know,
North.
definitely.
It was the North most recently.
But
before.
nah, then you had the Browns,
The
the,
North still
Bengals,
is
the
shiesty.
Steelers, and the Ravens
Yeah,
good
they-
at one point.
like,
Yeah, you switched to the AFC.
Nah, they was
Yeah,
it
the
4
AFC,
teams.
the AFC North always shiesty.
Bro,
I ain't gonna
4
lie.
teams.
Them keep a good division over there.
Yeah.
That's consistent with them.
Except when the Bengals was like really shit, you know. But they still had 3 other good teams.
That's what I'm about to say. Even when the Browns really bad or the Bengals really bad,
Yeah.
they still be banging in that division, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like
That division is shiesty.
they got
man.
I ain't gonna lie. They gotta have the best rivalries, bro. It was like
And that
like,
one? Oh, yeah,
bro.
for
They,
sure.
they
Steelers and Ravens
bang,
game.
bro.
on top of
Them
on top of
dudes
them,
be
they
banging,
always
bro.
being good.
Yeah.
The type of football
They play,
in that
yeah.
division make it
gonna be
so much
physical,
better.
bro.
Like,
Steelers, Ravens probably like really like the best
The best,
rivalry.
Yeah, bro.
Every time.
y'all
you
leave in
gotta
the
watch
comments what's the
best
best,
NFL rivalry.
Yeah, please.
Washington, Dallas.
Cowboys, San Francisco.
Not thinking that one.
I wish
40,
we could-
wait, what you said?
Washington and Dallas.
It
It's
was
really
a
more
game.
49ers
It's a-
with y'all, bro.
Who?
More
Cowboys?
recently.
You talk
talking
about
actual
recently, but he
competition.
talking about like historically.
Historical.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I
rivalries.
got people
But
that
if we
was
saying
Washington
historically-
football team fans. I'm about to say the old word, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and they used to
Auburn.
come down to Dallas every year. So I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that
was vicious, bro.
They,
'Cause
they
like-
get up for it.
Like the 49ers for the Cowboys in the playoffs, it's gonna be a lot
And
of
that's what
red
I'm about to
in there.
say, bro.
A
Like,
lot of
even
red.
if you go back, like we saying back, the 49ers and Cowboys been banging, bro.
Yeah, even
I
in
ain't
the
gonna lie.
playoffs.
In
They
the
have been
playoffs,
banging.
like they've
That's
been banging
the
for
Yeah.
years, but
Right.
like, well, of course, not as recently, but
I wish we saw them this season, boy. The way they did with their team. Whole
Their
restart.
team's still good.
Why you sleep on the Niners, boy?
Yeah, I'm
think
about
y'all
to say
sleep on the
the
Niners.
49ers still
Look,
good.
Y'all, I think y'all a lot of people overreact. I ain't gonna say overreact. The whole Debo
Because y'all
thing-
looking at like the Brock Purdy got paid, Fred Warner got paid, Kittle got paid,
And
but-
everybody else is gone.
Nah, I mean
They
only
lost some
really
people. I
just
say they
Debo-
lost some
Debo-
people, bro. But I still don't see them being. I ain't gonna say they're gonna be the number 1 team in the NFC, but they not.
Cause what's their division? The Ram, it was them, the Rams, the Seahawks.
You said not close.
To number one, they're not going to be dominant in the NFC.
I'm not saying dominant. I don't think no team is gonna be.
They're gonna be
like
top
this
7.
dominant.
That's what I'm
think
about
so?
to say. When
Yeah.
you were saying
The
7,
49ers?
the 49ers could definitely win a division, which is gonna automatically put them in that top
They're
7.
going to win the division.
Who we got next? Who need all the division?
The
Niners?
Seahawks,
Rams,
the Rams, and the
Okay,
Cardinals.
y'all. Okay,
Okay,
I ain't gonna
never
lie.
mind.
Division shiesty. I ain't gonna even.
Division
cap.
is shiesty, but the
Between-
Niners can win it. The
Yeah.
Niners and the Rams.
It's a
That's what I
fight.
see. I feel like it's a fight between the
Rams
Niners
It's a
and the
fight.
Rams. The Seahawks are like kind of sleeper, but I feel like it's
Yeah.
pending with the Sam Darnold and all that
Right.
and new coach how that go.
They should be better.
But
And the Rams should look good because they never really fell
I ain't gonna
off.
lie, bro. The Rams.
the Rams are scary.
The Rams move me, bro.
The
Like,
Rams
I ain't
move
gonna
me
lie.
too.
Yeah,
to you.
Puka and
never
Devontae Adams moves me. Okay,
Brother, but like
a Stafford.
y'all talking about the big names.
Kyron
brother.
Williams in the
They
back?
draft great every
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Like
They're
their
never bad.
defense
They
is
rookies
full
from
of
last
silent,
year?
yes, full of
They rookies-
silent killers, bro.
Even
Like
after
cold.
Aaron Donald, bro, they still strong.
Ramsey maybe coming back.
Hey, if they could pull off Ramsey, bro,
They
I ain't
talking
gonna lie.
about Dallas picking up Ramsey.
Sheesh.
I'd love to see that.
They did say like his trade is
It's
really
on the
ramping
horizon.
up.
It's ramping up. That Ramsey
It's ramping
talk.
up.
Ramsey talk getting hot.
Look, oh no, it's John Smith. I'm about to say.
Man.
Oh, we thought we got
I'm
a
about to say,
live one,
like,
guys.
live alert.
Look.
Just John Smith. Just John
Just
Smith.
nah, you hear me? So what he did?
Shout out John
What
Smith.
about him though, bro? Damn.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Shopping John Smith. Dolphins shopping John Smith. Saints.
Just rumors. Just rumors.
Hey,
Yeah, if we didn't pay Juwan Johnson all that damn money, I would have been, let's go get John.
Hey,
But
Mike Gesicki.
we paying Juwan Johnson that bread, bro. In my eyes, you should be the number one tight end. It shouldn't be a question. Even with Foster
facts.
Morrow, bro.
No,
like,
I think he
I
is the
like
number
Shout out
one tight
Foster
end.
Morrow.
Shout out Foster
Shout out
Morrow. You heard me?
Foster
Shout out Jesuit. He went to Jesuit, huh?
Jesuit.
He
If you
is
got
a
any
good boy, for
Jesuit
sure.
watchers, you heard me? Shout out Jesuit. Hey, Jesuit have like a 5-star DN.
Yeah, I peeped that. I ain't gonna lie, they got
Wait,
a
what?
lot of dudes coming
Oh,
out
yeah,
of the city
yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
no
bro.
cap, no cap.
Jesuit got a
lot of
it's
talent
like,
coming out the city right now.
5 stars in the
Yes,
city.
bro.
Not even in the city. I
Shout
said
out
in
to
Louisiana.
yeah,
but
bro. Shout out to all the young boot boys.
Bro,
I ain't
real
gonna lie,
talk,
y'all putting on for
brother,
sure.
when I
like.
seen 5-star from Jesuit, I said, what the hell?
Yeah. Y'all said LSU new trio too? Two wide receiver trio? It's like
got
it's
some
like
in the cut.
it's like
They got some
the,
I'm about to say,
It's like the
yeah,
number
they
one-
do got a cut trio.
they got the
out
number one receiver. No, I'm talking about got the number one receiver in the
like
nation.
2027
The number one
or
receiver in the state and like the number 2 receiver in the state. I'm like, bro.
there. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Brian Kelly said, I know we randomly drifted into college, but Brian Kelly was like, this might be the best roster they had since.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
BK.
why I told y'all,
Yeah,
bro.
BK.
Hey, BK. We said, yeah, BK.
You got a coach
Brother,
now.
I ain't gonna lie.
You got
I'm
a
not
coach
gonna lie.
now,
You
bro.
lose week 1 again?
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna
Oh my
lie.
God, bro, you
I ain't gonna lie. You
just
gotta win week
rap.
1, bro. I know that's like a weird like thing, weird hurdle.
It's weird because they make it weird. Every year, you hear me? And look,
But they play Clemson and shit, though, so it's
Clemson,
like,
bro, and that's the thing too. I'm not saying like
That's why I say it's weird, bro, because it's like that first week is a hard week to get ready for.
but like last year, y'all should have beat USC, and the year
USC, bro.
before that, y'all
Losing to
shoulda beat
USC, like okay, it was USC last year, and the year before, who it was?
USC, bro. It beat them, I think it was twice.
Florida State.
No,
Florida
it was Florida
State.
State. Florida State.
the
But it's
field
the way
goal,
they
the field
lose
goal.
too.
It was
It's the
a
way
field
they
goal.
lose too,
Yeah,
bro.
the way they've been losing.
The
you
way
know,
they lose.
But last year, losing to USC was like,
But out of all the 3 years, this year is probably like the hardest week 1. Like Clemson,
and that's the thing, bro. And that's the damn thing.
and it's
Now
on the,
you-
and it's on the road, like on the
Yeah,
road.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, no
I feel
neutral
like
site.
I feel like as fans, we kind of investing too much into the week 1 LSU thing.
You
but
saying that, bro? But in college, you already
College?
have
Yeah,
what?
I get
One
it.
L,
I get
two
it.
L.
I
You
get
make
it.
it the first week of the season.
I
you're
get it.
cooked.
I get
Yeah.
it, bro. I get it, bro. I get it. I'm
And
just
then
saying,
with the team like the LSU, you
And
have
with the
real
playoffs, the
expectations.
playoffs
I'm not
expanding?
saying y'all wrong.
The 16, 18
been a
teams,
big
whatever
That's
it is.
that's what I was about to get to though. I feel like with the playoff expansion, it kind of allows a slight bit more room for error. And I get what you're saying. You only afforded 2-3 L's in college.
And-
But I'm saying that to say like, dog, that first week can be challenging, bro. You don't know
And
what
then,
the people
bro-
on the field going like. You don't know how certain players gonna react. Like every college
We don't got-
year
With
the
is a new
expansion,
year.
bro.
If that's how you
Like, you know what I'm
feel,
saying?
if that's how you feel, make your week 1 not damn Clemson and Florida State and
Hey,
USC, bro. They
I
have
ain't
the
gonna
power
lie.
to do that. Shit, y'all won't schedule these people for week 1 and y'all keep put yourself in hole early, bro. Like
Pressure
y'all.
ain't as bad with the expansion though. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
got
what I'm
some-
getting.
Nah, but if
That's
you
what I'm
don't
getting
make the playoffs with
Y'all,
the
listen,
expansion,
let me
that's
get- now
nasty,
you
bro.
cook.
Y'all saying it's not as the pressure not there as much.
No, like in the BCS days,
They
bro,
still
you
in the
lose
SEC
one
though.
game
Yeah,
and you're
you're
cooked.
cooked. Yeah,
yeah,
of course. You feel what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm like, I feel like we still got that mindset when we think about these
But
week 1 L's.
You
But-
also with
but-
the expansion, they also looking at other teams like the teams that like the Boise States. You hear me? You get
right.
a team that's not playing as hard competition, but they running through their schedule.
They going
You
undefeated.
gotta look at them. You might get. You never know how many of those teams.
But they
you might
said
get
they're gonna
them,
start.
you
They're
know
gonna
what
start valuing losses more, and
That's
I think
what I'm about to
that's
say.
a good thing, bro.
I'm saying? You have
Yeah.
to, bro. Especially with
Like at
You
the end
got
of at the end of
Boise.
the season, like if I'm number 3 and I lose to number 1, like I
Damn.
can't.
Yeah.
Like come on, like
can't
they
drop
number
me
one.
too
They
damn
got to be
far.
weighted for sure.
Then I go from 3 to 8. Like what the?
I understand it. Yeah, I'm cool. I like that. They gotta weight them L's, bro. But LSU, at the same time, bro, y'all can't put yourself in a
No,
in a
that's
Shout
what
out
I'm
Nuts,
not
man.
trying to
Shout
do.
out
Hey,
Nuts.
Nuts bust. It's time.
Oh
bro.
yeah, it's time for that nuts bust to take off.
I ain't gonna lie, Nuts.
Heisman.
Till year, bro.
It's your year.
Yeah,
They
bro.
got you way. They got you behind Bryce Underwood on the cover.
Done.
Yeah,
Y'all-
Bryce
y'all-
Underwood in the second row.
Yeah, you got Bryce. Come on, man. Let's not get it too much into that. But
Y'all know it's money
Yeah,
in politics.
yeah.
Shout out Jeremiah Smith, man.
hey, Jeremiah Smith.
Might have to pull up to a game this season.
What LSU?
Yeah.
LSU.
Oh, I'm turned. I'm in there
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Facts. But
We
yeah,
should
man,
mess with that, bro.
for sure.
when they play Ole Miss or something.
Hey, look, we outside all fall. Sound like
For real.
Saints training camp. You know what I'm saying? LSU games, Saints games.
Yeah.
We got to go see it. with
Also
our own
talking about
eyes,
that
you know what I'm
Ohio
saying?
trip.
I barely wanted to watch the Saints game last year. Now I won't go to them.
I ain't gonna lie. It's the first year in a long time I really want to go to a preseason game.
Preseason?
I can see that.
That
Yes.
boy say preseason.
Yes.
Why not?
No, bro, because like real life evaluation. Like
Yeah.
this is one of them years where we
Spencer
care
Ra-
about
Spencer
everybody.
Rattler.
Like think about it. Think about it. If you a Chiefs fan, bro, you do not care about that second half of the preseason, bro. This shit, I want to see what Devin
I
Neal do in
wanna
the
see
second half.
First half.
I want to
first
see.
half, second half.
That's
You
what I'm
right.
saying. Like, so this is the first year I really kind of want to go to a preseason game, especially like I don't know what we played the Jags at home. We played the Jags in the preseason.
they
We
might
played
bring
them
your boy.
at home. I kind of want to see that, bro. Travis Hunter gonna get some snaps because this is the second game. It's the second preseason game. Travis Hunter gonna get some snaps probably both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of if that's at home. I don't know if that's at home on the road, but I
I
want
know
to see
they
that.
say we the other day they said we're gonna do joint practices with the Chargers.
Facts. That makes sense. But yeah,
I like that. I like joint practices, bro.
I love joint
Yeah,
practice. They
same.
be heat,
I
bro.
ain't- they be
Everybody,
heated.
yeah,
They
bro.
get fight every time.
You get tired of hitting your teammates for weeks and weeks and weeks. You hear me? Like,
now we can hit for real.
yeah, now we can hit somebody else and not feel bad about it.
Not only just that, yeah, it just show you how players react under like that different level of competition. For real. Like,
And they still be running ones too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like different level of competition. Real life iron sharpen iron sight moment. Like you know what I'm saying.
And the
So,
Chargers are a good team. It's not like they're gonna be out there, you know.
And Kellen Moore was there.
Right.
man, speaking of before we move off from football, speaking of Chargers, how y'all feel about? It's been a lot of talk about the Saints picking up Asante Samuel Jr.
I'm with it. Cool. We need help.
Cool. We need,
At
we need
that
help in the
position.
DB room.
Yeah,
Would y'all
DBs,
rather us go with Asante Samuel Jr. or Keenan Allen? Or just I'm gonna just say or a receiver, cornerback or a receiver. If we was to just put bread into
A
one, who would
cornerback.
y'all rather?
Cornerback.
Cornerback. Who you
I
got?
feel like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. With the receiver thing, depending on who the receiver is.
I feel like
That's
so,
that's my biggest thing. But if we just going cornerback or receiver, or if you saying Asante or Keenan Allen,
I'm saying that because that's the big names.
yeah.
I'm probably still going to Asante Samuel.
I'm thinking Asante too because he a little younger,
Yeah,
right?
we got a comment says joint practices versus bums don't help, bro.
Chargers
Jeez.
bums.
The Chargers are bums,
They are
though,
bums.
bro.
I
The
mean, the
Chargers
Saints-
won like 11 games last
And I'm
year.
not gonna lie,
The
dog. We
Saints
talk
bums?
about NFL. Nah,
Yeah,
that-
we're the
that's
bums.
a good. That's a good point. That's a good point. I ain't gonna even lie.
like, we're the
But I was
bums,
gonna
if
say though,
anything.
is we talk about NFL players like at the end of the day though, like you know what I'm
Especially
saying? Like,
NFL players like in the beginning of the year, like where
Yeah.
everybody feel like
yeah,
their
they
team
him,
is
yeah,
at
and
least-
everybody trying to make a point, like
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
trying to earn that spot on the roster. We talk
right.
about like top athletes in the world, bro. Like iron sharpen iron. I don't
You got-
care.
we
All them
talking
dudes
Shuck.
cooking any regular person. All them dudes cooking anybody in college. Like,
Especially when you think of Shuck and Rattler competing for the starting job.
Yeah.
And now they finally get to play against another team where they got people on the other side
Who don't know
competing
the
for a
players.
starting
You know what I
job.
mean?
You
They
know what I'm
also
saying?
compete for jobs. Competition is competition.
Yeah,
man.
brother.
So
Okay.
I love joint. Like I said, joint practice. I love it, especially with the Chargers. I think it's good. But you know, going back to that DB, that cornerback room, it needs help, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. You could bring in Asante. I'll be pretty damn happy. Not
So,
gonna lie
Kate,
to you.
before we leave football, what you feel like the Cowboys' biggest area of need is? Now that y'all got Pickens, I feel like y'all was crying for a receiver. and y'all got him.
What's the one
Yeah,
position where
biggest-
it's like, I still don't know about that position.
We looking for a veteran DB as well, bro. Because we still
Facts.
got
I can see
Diggs
that.
coming off of the ACL injury. He should be
And
playing.
Who
He
y'all?
gonna be
Who y'all
straight.
number two?
What happened to
Bland.
DeRon Bland. He gonna be straight. He good.
I'm about to say. Didn't he lead the league in picks like?
Bro, y'all really have
set a
pick six
record.
merchants.
Yeah,
like,
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, bro.
Y'all
They like
pick
hot or
six
cold.
Y'all
merchants,
got ball hogs for real,
Trayvon
bro.
They got
Diggs.
ball hawks. They need the hot or cold though. They like
Yeah, I forgot about Bland, bro. He tough, bro.
Trey set the record for picks, period, and then
And the
Bland came
most
for the
pick
pick sixes.
Yeah, that's why I say y'all got
Don't you-
some ball hawks. We could say that for sure.
He also gave us the most yards, so
Wow,
That-
yeah.
that's why I say
Wild
it's
getting
like-
the most
That, just
picks.
became, that was the new stat that year. Like nobody ever paid attention to that.
If you don't think they was paying attention to which quarterback is
Gave
out
up
there
the most
getting
yards?
cooked, boy, you
Yeah,
crazy.
like-
And niggas, they still wasn't trying to throw to the man. Like, come on now.
They clearly was, bro.
like,
And I
yeah,
don't think
bro.
it's a bad thing. Like I feel like as a young cornerback, that's just something quarterbacks gonna learn. Like either you can throw his way or you know.
'Cause I'm
you
thinking
can't.
about
Not
it.
just
If you-
that. I feel like that come with a position. You got to be willing to gamble, and when
Right,
you
I was
gamble,
thinking-
sometimes you're gonna get
Right.
burnt. You know what I'm
Take
saying?
that
Why-
risk if
which
you
is
want
why
to.
he-
yeah, him getting
Maybe
the
picks
picks
also.
was like kind of bound to happen. Like you are a good corner, so you're gonna get the picks.
Yeah.
But if people going at you,
You
you,
should
also
get even
gonna get
more
some picks.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I say. It's one of them things too. If
While
people,
also getting
that's why I
cooked.
like.
yeah. If
That's
people
why
going
Ladd
at
never
you,
got
you gonna
picks.
give up some yards. If people going at you,
That's
But
why
you
Ladd
gonna
never got
too,
picks,
like.
bro.
He played risky. Like he go for the shot. Like,
Yeah,
to
that's
take the ball.
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So that
And I
messed him
respect
up.
it, bro. And it depends, depending on your defense, depending on the team you on. Certain things you can move certain ways.
Yeah.
And if you run zone, man.
When that was 2 years ago, he led the league in picks.
Yeah.
He felt like I could take some chances.
was
You know?
Deron
The
Bland.
offense gonna get us some points. You know, I could take a few more chances, but
Right.
you on a team where the offense is
the-
shits is like we can't give up a first down. I can't just try to go
right.
get this pick.
We
and
can't even
lead
afford to
them.
give up 3. We
You feel what I'm
need to
saying?
get these dudes
Yeah.
off
Gotta
the
be a
field.
good
You
balance.
might say that turnovers are also more opportunities. So
We'll take a turnover every time, bro.
Hell yeah.
If we could get a nice DB to help him out on an injury though, so he don't gotta rush the recovery, we'd be straight.
Facts.
We'd be straight, bro.
Okay, so DB help in New Orleans and in Dallas sound like, man.
For sure, man. Well, but yeah, hoops, man. Let's get into some hoops.
And it's cooked
And brother,
Coach?
you had a good year, bro.
for the season at least.
Yeah,
yeah, they cool.
that's what I'm
They're
saying.
done.
Like, and
What-
you had a good year. Y'all just that OKC team is just really
yeah, ran into that guy.
not even. That
I just feel
guy,
like
but
everybody
that
be
team.
having to get
Total
over them
MVP.
hurdles, bro.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like OKC hit them hurdles a couple times where they got shut down, and it just ain't your turn yet. I feel like Ant's still gonna get a shot, but it's just not this year. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't got the complete
But-
team. That
See,
they-
That's what I'm thinking.
Honestly, bro,
is-
it's not even just OKC. It's like everybody, bro.
bro.
The Nuggets took them to 7. Took OKC to 7. Golden State was hurt. Well, Curry was hurt. Phoenix, I don't know.
The thing here's the thing that I'm saying. Well, here's what I'm
Spurs
thinking.
coming.
Before we get into real OKC, and in the Timberwolves, bro, I don't see it getting easier at all. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
that's the
yeah.
thing that I'm kind of scared about for Ant, bro. Like they had a chance last year. Luka and the Mavericks got him out of there. This year, you hear me? It's I ain't gonna say a different group of West teams, but it's not getting easier, bro. Because OKC's gonna stay there. The Nuggets, as long as they have Nikola Jokic, they're gonna stay there. Jimmy Butler and Curry a full year together. They should be good next year.
I don't think it's
Houston
gonna
gonna
get
get
easier.
better.
Houston gets better.
Okay, so that's where I feel like it get interesting.
Spurs get
'Cause
better.
That's why I feel like it get interesting.
Spurs.
Because I feel like by that point is a combination of the Timberwolves got to put more around this man.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves got to put more around this man, and then on top of that, he got to be more consistent. But I feel like that experience gonna start to pay off, and I say that experience gonna start to pay off because, like I'm saying, he hitting them hurdles. OKC been hitting them hurdles, and I'm saying that to say I feel like they're in the same ballpark. But with your Spurs and your Rockets, I feel like
They gotta hit him.
Man,
they
like,
got to hit them same hurdles, and I
Even
feel
the-
like that
even the
might be
Grizzlies,
Ant
too.
little window.
Even
and
the
I'm saying that to
Grizzlies.
say like, yeah, and I'm saying that to say like, I feel like your Currys and your Jokic's, they're gonna start to get a little older, and they're gonna start, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see times where you're gonna be able to sneak one in on them.
Right.
And I'm saying that to say like, it's not gonna get easier, but I think they will have a window before the Rockets and the Spurs just like, oh, they know. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's low key
now.
after, bro. It depends.
I feel like they got another. I feel
of
like
his
now is
championship
a part of the
Of
window.
his championship window.
I'm saying like he's saying they have a window. Fred kind of saying they have a window now, and then before the other younger
Teams
teams
catch
come
up.
up.
The Spurs coming.
Because
I feel
people-
like after this summer, like depending on how the summer goes for the Rock, if the Rockets go get Giannis, the window is now. Because
look-
the Spurs go get Giannis, their window is like. You
I was
feel what I'm
watching a
saying?
video.
That's why I'm like, it's not gonna get easier, bro. And I don't the time, like, yeah, it may seem like you got time. The
I'm not saying they got a lot of time.
The
Yeah,
Mavericks
they
was
in
in
the
the
West.
Eastern, the Western Conference Finals last year. They trade Luka Doncic. You feel
They
what I'm
make
saying?
the playoffs.
The Mavericks is like, damn, time is. Do we have that much time? You feel what I'm saying? So they go get Anthony Davis, an older person, pair them with Kyrie because we trying to get one right now. You feel what I'm saying? The Timberwolves, bro, that time they think there's time. I was watching a movie yesterday. He said, what the dude say in the movie, bro? Like, later is sooner than you think. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
that's what I'm about to say. I'm not saying they window big. I'm saying literally like probably like 2 more years.
yeah, bro.
And I'm saying that max. Like
He gotta, I don't know, what he have to, I guess, become a better playmaker. That'd be the main thing for
They
Ant,
said
bro.
he gotta like he don't have no post game.
I don't know what it is, bro.
Somebody
But-
had broke it down on TikTok, and it was like his thing is like if he not like trying to get a bucket and like trying to go to the goal, he don't have no like other type of like getting a bucket.
That's when
like,
he started taking
like
them random
Jordan had a
threes.
I
post
feel like
game,
that's where,
Kobe,
bro. I feel
D-Wade.
like that's where your coach gotta like
Step- yeah.
put you in the best position. That's
Position.
what you do, bro. Like
Yeah, bro.
Mark Dagnall, the Thunder coach, bro. The game plan they had for Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle to keep them dudes from popping off was usually when you got superstars, everybody be quick to say the superstars gonna get them, limit the other people.
They locked
The
up with
Timberwolves,
superstars,
man.
Locked
Brother,
up
the
from the
Thunder
jump.
said, forget that. We Ant no, Julius Randle no.
Honestly, it was cool with triple teaming too.
Bro,
And,
they was cool with it, you feel what I'm saying?
For a team to triple
And
team,
I guess-
is
Ain't no depth on the
Nasty.
team.
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Yeah, I ain't
And
gonna
that's
say
why I
no
say I
depth,
feel like they
bro.
gotta
I can't
know.
even say that.
I
bro.
can't say no
I can't
depth.
say that, bro.
I
The
can't say no
Timberwolves
depth.
have a good roster.
They
Let's
have
not
depth.
act like it's just Anthony Edwards and Julius
Yeah.
Randle.
You
bro.
can't
I'm
compare
not-
them to
but
an
like-
OKC though.
Like,
Like the team not built.
I
the
feel
same.
like
But that
I
is
don't
the
know.
best team in the league.
That's
though.
the best team. Well, yeah, roster wise is one of the better rosters in the
Yeah.
league, bro. But even like Rudy Gobert, everybody talk about Rudy Gobert. He's still Rudy Gobert. Mike Conley, he's old. It's a point guard that's seen hella. You know what I'm saying? He know how to run a ship.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo. You have Nikhil Alexander Walker, Nas Reed, bro. These are
Jaden
hoopers,
Daniels.
bro. Jaden Daniels. Like these
Yeah.
are hoopers. We talking about. I feel like the Thunder and the Timberwolves. The biggest thing people may not say, bro. I feel like the biggest thing was maybe coaching, bro.
That's what I'm about to say, bro.
Can't
I don't
even
know.
lie to
I don't
you,
know.
bro.
I don't know what it is, bro. And
But
that's
the
what I'm about to
OKC
say.
was on
Outside
that
looking in,
as every after brother on a boom, boom, boom,
they
and look
clutch.
this way, defender. Look this way, defender. He looked down,
couldn't
probably
get the
damn
ball,
defender.
bro.
He can't even touch the ball, bro.
Yeah,
That
bro.
OKC, they scary, bro. That defense, OKC defense, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
To me,
bro.
the
I ain't
scariest
gonna
part
lie
about
to you.
OKC is they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah,
that
they
too,
only
bro.
getting better, bro.
boys
Yeah,
is
the
not
only,
going
the
nowhere.
only thing that can save us is them not being able to pay everybody in a
Nah,
year or
real
two.
talk.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is like one of the greatest seasons of all time. Like no cap. Like they win the chip,
Across
If
the
they win a
board.
chip,
If they
and
win a
depending-
chip,
if
it
they
really
win that
is.
mug in like 5, yeah, bro.
Oh yeah,
bro. They're the
Yeah.
third team to get 80 wins like
Right.
before the chip.
80. Oh, yeah.
If they win, they're gonna have 84 on the season, bro.
God
That's
damn.
nasty, bro.
Bro, that OKC team tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna speak for everybody. I ain't give y'all all the respect in the beginning. I ain't never doubted too much, but I wasn't like the way they look, bro. It should have been like, yeah, OKC.
I doubted against the
OKC
Nuggets.
coming out the
I'm not
West.
gonna
Like
lie.
it should
I
have
doubted
been.
against the Nuggets for sure.
I didn't doubt, but I didn't think it was gonna be this dominant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
They're
'cause I was-
dominating team.
Yes,
bro.
like
they're dominating
dominating,
series. Like
series. Like they're not just having a dominant game because they came
2
out. They
games in
started.
the- yeah.
They started the playoffs. Everybody's like, oh my god, but it still wasn't like
was
they about
like-
to go to the finals. Like they just walked to the finals.
Bro, but
almost like
they
That's
been
what it seemed
dominating the
like.
whole season though. They weren't getting
yeah,
any
even the
respect in the
season
regular
throughout
season.
bro, they was the number 1 seed.
Everybody like that, bro.
And
Don't
it
care about
wasn't
regular
even like
season wins.
it wasn't even like are they gonna be the number 1 seed? By the middle of the year, it's like okay.
They won the West by like 15 games.
Yeah, like the second seed wasn't even close to these
still
dudes.
wasn't
And
favored.
honestly,
And the
that
second seed
shoulda-
lost in the first round.
That should have told us like, okay, maybe this team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe nationally they got the more, but I'm talking, me and who that Jocin
I ain't gonna lie.
was.
Nationally, I still don't think they got as much
And
as
this what
like
I
because
was-
if you think about it, bro,
Shea
like
did,
last
but
year the
not
way they
the
was
team.
glazing the Celtics coming in, like
Yeah.
that's how
Like-
that's how the Thunder are performing.
And
Like,
I was
that's-
telling Kale, I don't know if this was yesterday. I think people would, it was like, okay, they're the best team in the West, but I think once Luka got traded to the Mavericks, the attention kind
To
of
the
went
Lakers.
To the
towards
Lakers,
the Lakers
it
because
did
it was
on some media type deal for sure.
and even on past the media, like I ain't gonna lie, you
Lakers
tell
was
me
playing well.
Luka
the
and
Lakers
LeBron
was-
playing together,
they were playing
Yeah.
good before the playoffs, like the last 10 maybe.
From January to the playoffs, bro.
Them
it
dudes
was,
was-
they was on a tear.
They
bro.
were the Lakers was on some, you hear me? So I can't even lie, but even
Also with him, like with the MVP stuff with him and Shea,
Mm-hmm.
people gonna pay attention to the Nuggets based off that too. So
yeah, bro.
Nuggets overachieved without their coach. Like I ain't expecting.
Bro,
that.
they
Like the
took-
Nuggets knew what they was
bro, they
doing
really
with
took
that,
them
bro.
dudes to 7 games, bro. That's
Yeah.
nuts, bro. Aaron Gordon, MPJ hurt,
Yeah.
coach mid, like I ain't gonna say mid.
But they
season,
fired
it's
their
the end of the
coach
season.
like not
Right
even
before.
like less than 10 games before the playoffs. That's
Like less than
crazy.
5.
and they was
bro.
1 game away from where they at right now.
Yeah, the conference.
And if you tell me they in this spot, they in the finals. I'm not even gonna lie. Bro.
the Nuggets,
Yes.
they not beating
Timberwolves.
OKC.
I'm talking about the Timberwolves.
They beat the Wolves. Nah, maybe.
Yeah.
If who beat the Wolves? Wait, what you
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? If the Thunder, if the Nuggets would have got out, I think they would have beat the Wolves, bro. You don't get
Are
them?
you saying like if the Nuggets played the Timberwolves,
No.
Yeah.
you think the Nuggets would beat the Timberwolves?
Yeah, I think they'd beat them too, for real.
Yeah,
Be back in the final. Yeah, the Nuggets not done.
Yeah, be back in it. I'm saying, bro, like
yeah.
Nuggets not done. Though.
not even
Bucks
trying
is
to
nasty.
diminish like the Thunder though, but you know,
See, like the way I feel about the Nuggets though is the same way Fo feel about like the Timberwolves. Like it ain't about to get no easier though. And I get it, they got
Very
Jokic
true.
and they got a squad, but like it ain't about to get no
the
easier.
Nuggets also have a big offseason. Like they really have to lock in on their team, bro.
Nuggets
'cause
been there already.
They have,
They
but
got one.
they need for like Jokic to win another one, bro. They need more. Like,
Facts.
and you look at their team, it's like, damn, like they have a really good team. Like how
Right now,
What more can they get?
even with, I still feel like the Nuggets are the second best team in the West,
sheesh.
behind OKC, bro. Who you putting ahead of them?
Right.
Mavs, maybe like fully healthy.
fully healthy Miles, maybe, but
that's
we
even
haven't
going.
seen
That's
that.
not even going to be till
know
like
that.
after All-Star break with Kyrie.
Right. We ain't gonna see that for a while, bro. And the fact, like, we know Jokic, like, long as they got Jokic, they're gonna be at least a good basketball team because it's not like
That's what it is.
like
It's
with
really
Ant,
Jokic,
bro. With
I ain't
Ant,
like
like we said, yeah, Ant. They got Ant. We know Ant gonna be popping off, but with Jokic, he's making other people pop off, which just elevates their team so much, bro.
And like basically what I'm saying is, I don't think like, we ain't gonna have a back-to-back champion. In the, it could have been the Celtics.
Going back to back
Unless
is
it's
stupid
But like
right now.
in this era, in this NBA,
I ain't gonna lie.
going back to back is very hard.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's like on some
the way
baseball stuff, bro.
OKC playing, they stay healthy.
They got the best chance for sure.
I'm not even gonna lie. I can't
'Cause
even,
they
I can't
young,
even say
bro.
that.
If
I said that's
anybody.
the same
I ain't
thing we
saying it's
said
gonna be
about the
easy.
Celtics.
That's the same
last
thing we
year,
said
bro.
about the
Not
Celtics,
gonna
bro.
lie. And
Yeah,
you
but
know,
they
like
should've-
you hate injuries, but
Yeah.
you never know
Yeah.
injuries and
Honestly, bro,
And
people
yeah.
been saying that about the Bucks. They said that about the Nuggets.
yeah, like this may be the
I
time
didn't say
someone
that.
could
I
go
didn't
back
say
to
that. I didn't say
Like,
that
they've
about.
been-
I didn't say that about either one of them. I did say that about the Celtics. though. I ain't gonna cap.
I ain't
People
gonna
were
lie,
saying
after
dynasty.
the-
People were saying dynasty after like is the Bucks a dynasty?
I'm
Can the
not-
Bucks be a dynasty?
No, I'm not.
It's always a
People were
question.
saying it though.
It's
People
always
were
a
saying it, though.
question.
People were saying it.
Dynasty shouldn't be a question till after you win 2 for me.
But it's
gotta
like
get
you
both.
look at how they was winning, you like, bro, like the Bucks could really be a dynasty.
yeah,
Like
they
the
could-
Nuggets could be a
I ain't
dynasty.
gonna even jump to dynasty, but like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
maybe
Like,
back
dynasty.
to back. Like
Yeah.
I said it for the Nuggets after they won. I was like, they probably win next year. The way
The Nuggets,
the way
I
they
might have
look.
entertained it, but I don't think I was like gun ho on. Like the Nuggets about to back. The Celtics, I was like, oh, these dudes could
At
could
least
run
in
it
the
back.
East,
You know what I'm
Celtics,
saying?
yeah.
They got the East locked.
The
for
Celtics,
sure.
I was for sure like that.
We
But
thought.
Yeah, the Bucks I was iffy about, but like the Nuggets and the Celtics for sure. I'm like,
Yeah. Celtics,
They
what
got
they won
some.
last year, bro. All them threes, but if you ain't hitting them,
but
you
then it's
ain't
like,
going down.
due to his Achilles, bro. Like even if the Knicks won that series with Tatum not being hurt, Celtics still right back in the same spot next year, bro. Like no cap.
Yeah, that's the thing that's hurting the Celtics is Tatum gonna be out next year for a little bit. Well, out. But
Wow.
yeah, man, shout
Hey.
out basketball, bro. I love basketball right now, bro.
That's what Sham said. It's gonna be a crazy offseason, man.
and this before the off, like the season not even over yet, and it's
As soon as the finals over, shit gonna go crazy.
crazy. Like they don't waste no time.
Starts
bro.
with Giannis, man.
so man, let's talk about the finals before we get out here, bro.
No, we
Like,
gotta talk about Halliburton, man.
that's the finals at this point.
So y'all, what,
I ain't gonna- y'all
y'all
think
said
that-
Knicks
I-
done tonight? Is that what
I
y'all
don't,
saying?
I
I
don't
ain't
think
saying I ain't saying they done tonight.
It would be a mistake.
I don't want the series. I ain't
They
gonna lie.
kind of done in general.
I think the Pacers gonna win, but I really don't want the series to end the night, bro. As
Why?
crazy as that
Let
song,
me
bro.
hear why. What's your reason why?
Game 6,
Take
like
it
I want
home?
to see a game. See it winning at home, bro. Winning at the crib, and they add more drama, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know people want to see the
mean,
finals, bro,
But
and like
they
people.
are in New York.
Y'all think they gonna win?
Take
I think
it
they're
to
gonna win.
I think New York wins.
I think New York can win tonight.
But is it gonna go 7?
Yeah, that's
I
my
don't.
thing. That's
I
why
don't.
I'm like-
I'm not saying it's gonna go 7.
That's why I said the finals, bro. Because all in all, I think it's kind of wrapped up. But I do think the Knicks be gritty
Knicks
and pull
got,
out one
yeah, they
more.
got some fight in them.
Yeah.
But I want it to be over. I say this, you know what I'm saying? Get the Knicks out of here, especially because now that OKC done. You hear me? I want the Pacers
finals
to
start
have
next
just
Thursday.
as much rest as the damn OKC have, bro.
I ain't
Not gonna lie to you, bro.
I
I mean, then the Pacers they gotta win tonight. Then
Yeah,
they
they
gotta
do.
win.
I was about to say, I don't care about all. I ain't gonna say I don't care about all the rest of stuff, but as a fan, like, you know, it kind of is what it is. I'm like you. OKC finished, and like we kind of know what it is over there, bro. Like it's 3-1, and ain't too many people come back from 3-1, bro. So
the
like,
series is done.
Honestly, bro, if I'm the Pacers, I kind of want to win in New York. That's
what I'm saying. Like,
but
you
I'm
win
not-
New York, that's lit too.
Yeah.
Drama's still there.
Hell yeah, you won't get out of there. Halliburton got something else. He done pulled out big balls and he put out.
bro. You
choke-
saw he did the
and he did Brunson
the
shit.
Brunson. I'm like, oh, he
Kid is on a
man.
generational emote run
like,
right
this
now.
man
I ain't gonna lie
turned,
to
bro.
you. He pulling them,
Boy,
he
it's
pulling them
horrible.
out right now, bro. I don't know what he got for when they win, but damn.
Nah, don't
what Trey
J-Dub
did?
got J-Dub got the this when
Yeah.
you be like that.
Yeah.
Come
Maybe
follow.
Trey Young pull out the dice. I mean, not Trey Young.
The dice.
Yeah, like Trey Young did. Maybe Hallie pull out.
But
the
that was
dice
to go to Vegas
on the
though.
logo. This is to
Oh,
go
yeah,
to the
no.
NBA Finals. What the hell are we talking about?
But like the Vegas with the gambling, right?
yeah,
That
I
makes
get what
sense.
I
It just, but you know, Halliburton has done things, you know,
Enjoy it.
people have done. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not
did
gonna lie.
the
The dice
Reggie
would be
Miller.
nasty. The dice would be nasty.
Some it gotta be.
He
some-
can't do that's trick. He can't do
Nah,
that.
that's just weird.
trick
You
shit.
feel what I'm saying? Now that's just getting weird.
I don't
but
really correlate.
Halliburton, I don't know what you got
They
up
can
your
do the
sleeve.
ball type shit.
Oh yeah, it's
The
been
ball.
nice, you know. Yeah.
I can't see him doing a ball.
The
That is
ball,
kinda
the ball,
like
yeah,
a
that's
New York
bullshit.
staple.
Hey, if he do the bow, you heard it here first.
get out of
Yeah, they gonna be on his ass. I ain't gonna lie.
They're gonna riot, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna let the buses leave.
Hey, Looking like a Pacers OKC
Yeah, bro, that's
finals,
what I'm
bro.
about to say. You got me on
great
board.
bat-
That's
that's
why I
great
said that. You got me on the mid city.
basketball,
Let's
bro.
the mid city markets. You know what I'm saying?
Mid-
Make Stephen
yeah.
A. travel from
Hell yeah.
OKC to Indiana.
Hell yeah, have
like-
Stephen A. ass pissed off. Going from going to Oklahoma City to damn
Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah, have his ass mad. Just have him mad. You hear me? Ain't no New York. You hear me? Ain't no LA. Ain't no Miami. Ain't going to Houston or no Texas. No. Indianapolis, Oklahoma City. You hear
Ain't
me?
lie, bro.
Pick your poison. Which one you want?
That Thunder getting back to the finals just nasty,
Yeah.
bro.
I like it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He might be the best Thunder of all time.
This might be the
Oh,
time
Shea?
for them.
With the chip,
With the chip, yeah, I agree.
he will be. I think he will be the
mean,
best Thunder of all time.
eventually,
But with the
clearly.
chip, he clears.
with
like,
the chip,
quick.
yeah.
Like,
But
he
I
clears.
feel like
The fans gonna love Russ, bro. Like,
thank you. That's where I was going.
Yeah,
bro.
the fans,
Boy,
like-
Russell Westbrook did a lot for that.
They've
For
had
that
some
team,
runs,
bro, and
Yeah,
even
bro, but Shea on a
yeah,
hot pace, boy.
all they need is a championship. You know what I'm saying? If you hear me, they haven't won a championship. Your boy Presti,
Sam Presti.
Sam Presti.
GM.
I know he every night he like this itching. You hear me? He itching to get to the finals, bro, because he done put together so many damn good teams, bro.
And if
they
you
fall
look
short,
at the
bro.
teams, bro, you like that team didn't win a ring.
That team didn't win a ring.
That team didn't win a ring.
They got-
Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony.
That's
and
one.
Steven Adams didn't win a
Yeah.
ring.
And then you go to Young Bucks, KD, Harden. You hear me? Russell Westbrook, Ibaka and shit. Like,
And then when Harden left,
Yeah,
Russ and KD turned up.
Turned
some
up even more.
And it was like, wait, hold on.
yeah, they're better. Bro,
Ron and
OKC,
Steph not there to stop
bro, I could give OKC winning this chip, man. I ain't gonna
I
lie,
could,
bro. It's
too.
been a long time coming, but yeah.
Halle not letting it happen at either.
Halle not letting it happen easy, bro. That's what I need y'all to realize. Halle,
Pacers not gonna
every
go down.
series,
Oh,
y'all,
man,
y'all
this gonna be
no,
so
listen,
good,
I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, bro.
That's what I
So
will say
good,
too. Every
bro.
series
Every
we have
series
counted
y'all
out
say the
Indiana.
same thing, bro.
Every series
Every
we push away Indiana.
series.
I ain't gonna lie, you right, brother.
Ain't they playing the MVP?
First game, the very first game of the playoffs, they bust the Bucks booty. You hear
thinking
me?
it's 'cause Dame
What they
not
said, Game not playing. Dame come
coming.
back. He talking shit like, yeah, come back. I want you to come back. He's
busting
literally
again.
telling them in the fourth quarter, the game before he comes back, come back. We gonna do the same thing to you.
Did it again.
Did the same thing to him. You heard me? Move on. Get the Bucks out of there. Move on to the Cavs. Oh, the Cavs ain't the Bucks. You know, the Cavs are the number one seed. They've been doing this all year. You do.
All year is Cavs and Celtics.
4-1. Y'all too. 4-1. Pack your bags.
4.
You heard me? Come on, bro. They getting teams out in 4. Like you talking about the Thunder dominating series.
Yeah, that's why
the
I knew
Indiana
exactly where you was
Pacers
going,
are
bro.
dominating series
I
at
knew
the same
exactly where you
time
was
in a
going,
different
brother.
way, bro.
I
Like
knew-
y'all gotta put some respect on these people.
but I knew exactly where he was going because as soon as you said the whole time, like, yep, we've been saying that
We've been
Indiana
saying it,
just
bro. Indiana's
Indiana's a good team, but
But
Indiana's
it's
a
always
good team,
but.
but
You hear me? Stop throwing that booty in front of people, man. You hear me? Like,
That's not them.
man, them
bro.
dudes good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them dudes
I'm
like
not gonna
that.
lie.
It's just a different way, like, you feel what I'm saying? And the way they play, fat. Everybody know they getting the ball, and you look up, it's at half court. You
Yeah,
look up
bro.
again, it's in the basket.
I
I'm not
forgot to
gonna
say
change.
Cat was questionable tonight. I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
Cat, if Cat don't play, y'all, you hear me? Kiss it goodbye.
that's what the series done, bro.
Yeah. It's over.
Series done, bro. And y'all know me, I was pulling for the Knicks, but the series done, bro.
I'm not so quick to say it's
I ain't gonna
done,
say
bro.
it's done.
I ain't
Not
gonna lie,
coming
bro.
back.
Because for you to say it's it's done because they're gonna win. But
Yeah,
is it
bro.
done tonight?
I'm not saying it's done tonight, but it's done, bro.
That's how I feel, bro. And like on the last one, I said when they was up 2-1, I said if the Knicks win, I'm scared. If the Knicks win tonight, I'm not shaking in boots, but they win tonight. Where they at? They in New York tonight?
Yeah, they're going back to Indiana.
They're not winning 3 in a
It's
row.
not easy to.
that's my thing.
They're
But
not
you don't
even-
have to win 3 in a row. You don't have to. You win 2 in a row. You can't think like 3 in a row.
You can't think like 3. It's a game at it. They win tonight. If they
And
could
then
pull off
7.
that game 6, you already know game 7 is like it's a
Toss
toss
up.
up.
Yeah, it's a toss.
And then they at home.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say it's wraps. You hear me? But it's like I said, it's looking like
If they won last game,
You
I would have
can
been like,
Look, it ain't if it's a gift, it ain't wrapped sealed.
don't- yeah,
but
but the
you can
boat-
pull out the wrapping paper. Like
Yeah.
you can put the box on top of the wrapping
It's
paper.
in the box.
No, it's
know what I'm
wraps.
saying?
You hear me? The boat just ain't on that motherfucker yet. You hear me? You know how the boat is it's just sitting. You hear me? The boat is at the bottom. They just waiting up.
Nah,
Put
they
that
just
butter. Tie that bitch up. Yeah, that's all it is. But I ain't
that
gonna
cat
count the
injury
Knicks out.
definitely makes
Oh
it
yeah, the cat
worse.
out is
though.
wraps. Yeah, that's wraps. If no
bro.
cat.
It's over.
Shout out both those teams, bro. Shout out Indiana. Shout out OKC. That's what
Giannis
it's looking like.
Antetokounmpo, you are a Nick.
We'll get into that, you know, in a few episodes or so. But
I just want to say that OKC not sweeping the Pacers.
Nah,
It's not going to be easy.
The finals
it
not
won't
gonna
be
be a
easy.
sweep either way.
and even if like when this was a couple years ago when the Nuggets they swept the Lakers.
Oh, yeah.
no,
But every game was close as hell. You feel what I'm saying? Like at the end of every game, the Lakers could have won. They just didn't win. Even if OKC get them dudes out in 4-1, I feel like OKC shaking in boots every game, or you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they done blew the Timberwolves out multiple times this series. They were never like, damn, like I feel like against the way the Pacers play basketball, is no way for the game not to be kind of close
That's what it is,
at the
not
end.
change the way they play.
Bro, I'm not gonna
changing how they
lie,
play, bro.
man. Like Shea was cooking McDaniels and Ant, bro.
Was
but
Shea
it's
done?
like what he gonna do in the finals gonna be nasty,
I
bro.
agree.
Like Nembhard and Neesmith, good defenders, bro. But
Neesmith, nice.
That's the thing, bro.
It's
It's
different, bro.
It's gonna come down to coaching, bro. Because if you going out there doing whatever the hell the Timberwolves just try to do to
shout
Shea,
out Rick Carlisle, bro.
and Rick Carlisle, I feel like
Nice.
he's nice. He's a good coach.
This is
Do you let Shea get him? How do you approach that?
I'm not the coach.
oh no, you do not put Halliburton.
I'm not the
on
coach.
Shea.
You heard me? I don't know how to approach it, but
If you put Halliburton on Shea
Oh,
and he
hell
gets
no.
in foul trouble,
you're not putting
Raps.
it's not start.
and Hallie not a defender anyway. But
I don't know how you approach
You know
it,
what
but
I'm
I
saying?
feel like Rick Carlisle will have a better game plan than whatever the hell the Timberwolves just tried to do. And the Timberwolves have better defenders.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If the Pacers win this chip, I don't know which run better out of the Mavs than this one, bro.
Out of the hoop.
The Mavs when he won with the Mavs and this one.
Nah, you gotta go.
Bro.
Bro, he's not saying that Mavs one because you know who they beat at the end. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They also
That's the only thing.
they also beat the Lakers and OKC.
which makes it even clearer. Like you hear me? Like, brother, you beat LeBron and the damn come on, bro.
Yeah.
But the
Heat-
Pacers, but nobody thought the
Yeah, the
Pacers
Heat-
gonna win the chip.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
the
Even
runs,
Dallas,
bro.
Dallas
That
is like
that
Even the
Heat
2
team
runs, bro.
was supposed to be untouchable.
Not one, not two, not three, not four. You hear me? If you got a man up there saying they're not gonna win 1, but 2, but 3, but 4. Come on, that team has to be pretty damn. You feel what I'm saying?
That was impressive.
And everybody believed him.
Yeah, right. Everybody at home like, damn, we got 6 years ahead of us in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody
damn,
believed
bro.
him. It wasn't no question. Everybody was like,
It wasn't
he
like-
might not be.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, he might be.
Right.
He might be right.
You get somebody come up there right now, and shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, but
happen.
even a back-to-back, somebody guarantees a back-to-back. You like,
yeah, you like,
Like, even
wow.
if even if the Mavs had like the hardest run, the Pacers like they
but,
right there. Like,
but also,
Nah, I respect that take though. But like Travis said, it's literally just who they beat
who
in
they
that
beat.
final game. I mean, that final series.
because they did beat like the defending champion Lakers, so it's like
yeah, they beat the Lakers, bro. Yeah,
they beat the Thunder.
beat the Thunder, KD and them.
Yeah,
They was about to
that
go
team
back-
we was just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out basketball, bro.
About to be lit.
Shout out
Yeah,
basketball.
man, let's
It's a
talk-
great spot.
Before we
You about to say something?
Just shout out
Oh,
basketball.
five.
man.
Nah, shout out basketball. Before we get out of here, though, let's talk beyond the court this time. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about shoes, man. A lot of new shoes dropping, new logos dropping. Shout out Angel Reese, her new logo. You
Shout
know
out
what I'm saying?
Angel Reese.
Shout out Reebok, man. Shout out Shaq, man.
Hey, shout out Converse too. I
I'm
like,
about to say,
I like
shout
your
out,
commercial.
Yeah, shout out Converse marketing team.
Yeah, bro. The Converse
Unbelievable.
marketing team,
You know
y'all
what I'm
nice,
saying?
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah,
don't know
bro.
who running it, but the whole ant walking across the thing
Yeah.
and then saying, I don't forget what to say. You're quiet now or nothing else to say? Question mark.
No, unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Man,
that's
man.
unbelievable.
Yeah, bro.
They was trolling last night. Chet was
Yeah,
trolling
bro.
too.
Trolling, bro.
You saw
And
Chet?
look, at halftime, Shea, they walking past every teammate's walking past Shea. He dapping him up and he doing this. Like, I can smell it. I can smell the finals. Like, we got one half and we in the fight. Bro, if you watch it, bro, dude, like,
I ain't see that.
I ain't pee, bro.
you gotta go watch. I'm like, oh my God, bro. But
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I knew it was bad because I was out DJing, so I didn't get to watch the start of the game. But by the time I see y'all text, y'all said, "Oh, yeah," y'all said something like, "This is bad." That's a
They're
cook.
cooked.
Yeah, y'all said cook.
Yeah.
Well
But
done.
by the time I made it to the next spot I was at, brother, I looked at the TV. None of the Thunder starters was in.
Yeah. Probably like second quarter.
Clap.
the game was over at halftime.
So I was like, no way, bro. I was like, no way. It was like the third quarter. I think I was like, no way. It's like early third quarter, and none of these starters are playing in the playoffs.
It is, bro. Sometimes, bro, I be watching a blowout and be mad, but I'm watching this game. I'm like, dang, this some good ball, bro.
ball,
Cap,
bro.
it's good ball, bro.
Them
Not
dudes,
this game.
that the defense. For me, it's the defense, bro. I don't know.
It's the defense.
They
for
have
sure.
so many defenders.
like they were
On ball
smothering them.
defenders. You got
Even Shea kind of look clamps too. Like Shea be
Shea-
clamping up too.
bro, Shea good at bro. And that's the thing. I
And
was
Shea being your third best player, bro. Technically, well, if Chet not on the big, but like
bro, I don't even think he did third, bro.
What?
Well, you saying on the court
Stop.
at one time
he probably
defending?
the fourth, but he probably the
Like,
last.
if we saying all of them, I'm not saying start because Caruso don't start, but Caruso is clearly a better.
I'm talking about the starting lineup.
Okay,
he
facts.
probably like fourth, bro. Like
You got Dort.
Yeah.
You gotta put J-Dub just made an all defensive team, and Chet Holmgren, he's the 4th best in the starting lineup, and he like leads the top like what in steals. Shea like top.
he averaged a block and a steal, bro.
You don't even think about the defensive game when you think of Shea, and he's still getting it done. The best teams who get to the championship have no liabilities on defense, bro. That's all I see, bro. Like you have to have defense.
Got to.
I know football defense win championship.
Yeah.
Basketball, bro.
Points win games too.
Hey, shout out the Pacers. They'll say that here because they gonna score that thing. We gonna see defense versus offense, bro. That's what it is. Like,
but going back to the off the court, hey, Hallie shoe, if his shoe drop for the finals, bro, that's gonna be one of the craziest
From
like
Converse?
marketing
because his run is going crazy.
Puma.
Yeah.
And then they on the Netflix show too, bro. The Star-
Oh yeah, the Netflix show.
that's gonna be cinema.
I can't wait to
I ain't gonna lie.
boy.
Netflix,
Cinema,
y'all
bro.
was talking about rolling the dice and hitting the lottery in Vegas, boy. Netflix struck
That
big, boy.
Starting 5 is Jaylen Brown, KD, and you got Shea,
Hallie.
Hallie, and
Somebody
it's
else.
James Harden.
Jamie,
Oh, that's
yeah.
lit.
But they've been documenting the whole season.
They've been documenting the whole
So they-
season.
yeah,
And
they've been
KD with Shea and Hallie.
But yeah, but it's
That's
just
what we
it's the
Jaylen
whole
Brown,
shit
too.
Hallie complex.
And they
going
each
on.
got
That's what it
they
is.
each got their
Oh,
own.
you
They
feel
each
me?
got
That's
their
what I'm
own
saying.
feel
Right.
good.
Because in the beginning you had Jaylen Brown on the defending champs. You hear me? You got James Harden turned the Clippers was turned for the
They
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the Clippers had a good
Clippers was
regular
turned.
season.
And KD, you gotta do
KD
like
is
the
KD,
vet, like,
you feel what I'm saying?
I know they did Bron last
That's
year.
gonna be the
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the team that was a disappointment. But the fact that KD was on a shits team
Still
and
KD.
in the Suns,
Nah,
still
people want
KD.
to see that. People want to
want
see
to see
what-
like
yeah.
damn,
Why?
what's
Like
going
what
on in
happened?
Phoenix?
Yeah,
That's gonna be.
And he
for
got
him,
hurt,
man.
so he gonna do the.
Shout out Netflix. That's Netflix, huh?
yeah, that's Netflix,
Yeah,
bro.
that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, they had their own production crew. Now they in the same building.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Hell yeah.
The finals
I said
behind the
out of
scenes.
camera.
The finals behind the scenes gonna be
Camera's gonna be
immaculate, brother.
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Be
That's
like,
gonna be lit. You got Jaylen Brown having to take over for Tatum.
Yeah, you're gonna get all that Tatum going down. You know, yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out Netflix. Shout out Starting 5, man.
man. Shout out all the great things all these athletes got going on off the court.
Real
You
tough.
dig?
Real tough.
Kick's
real
tough.
Kick's tough, man. Y'all keep hooping.
Shea finals kicks gonna be.
We gonna keep Jocin, you hear me?
We gonna keep Joseph, man. Any shout outs before we get out of here?
Shout out Tyler Shuck. You feel me? I'm gonna shout Tyler Shuck out.
Every,
You straight? That boy tripping.
Almost
boy.
threw up, bro.
He tripping. Shout
I'm
out
trying to
Tyler
think of a
Shuck.
random person to shout
Oh, I
out,
could give you
bro.
random. You hear me? Last week random was Ryan Fitzpatrick. How random do y'all want to go?
Shout out Pablo Prigioni.
yeah, that was.
Hold on. Oh, my phone's dead.
Y'all know hoops.
Y'all don't know who, but now,
Yeah.
Nope.
yeah. Who you want
Look-
to shout out?
look 'em up.
Any Cowboys shout out, I'll give you this, you know.
Man, shout out Jerry, man. You trying to do something this season.
What the heck?
Come on, that's
Right.
basic.
This is why we don't give Cowboys
listen,
fans
Jerry
shout-outs,
Jones.
man.
This dude just, out of
Look,
all the
Jones
people he
is
could
not
have,
pissing me
Could
off.
have been
this
like
year,
Tony
bro.
Romo.
You
like,
coulda
shout out
shouted
Tony
out-
Romo.
You could have
head
Jason
coach.
Witten.
Jason Witten
shout out.
nasty.
You know what I'm saying?
Dez Bryant shout
Dez.
out.
Dez.
Shout out Orlando Scandrick. Like somebody, bro. Like, somebody, bro.
Shout out
Man,
Bryce
look.
Butler.
Man, look, I got a
you go.
I got a
Get
random
There you go. That's
I got
a
a
good one.
random Saints shout out because I've been seeing him getting active in the Saints media world, man. Shout out Lance Moore.
Lance Moore. Shout out Lance Moore.
Shout out
He
Lance
was a
Moore,
wop.
bro.
I've seen that.
Fucking wow. Huh? Remember he
Oh,
did
the
the WAP.
dance?
The
Yeah.
WAP.
Hey, I still think about that 2-point conversion in the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, bro. Good days. Good days. But yeah, man, we can sit here and joke all day, man. Let's get up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, tell your people about it. Anybody that like good old fashioned barbershop talk, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
that's
are
all we
your
doing,
gang.
bro. We
It's
Jocin.
Jocin.
It's
Yeah,
a
bro.
Jose. Come
join
Jose
the-
with us.
Yeah, come join the Joes. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on social medias. Who that Jocin, you know what I'm saying? Come join the chat so we could Joe y'all live. Straight
Shout
like
out those-
that.
shout out
We need
those
to
dudes
chat,
in there.
actually.
OKC.
Finna win that whole-
Win
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Beep. All right.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, come Joes. They Joes in the chat talking about OKC. Y'all come Joes next one, man.
Facts. We'll be back with y'all boys next week. Y'all stay tuned. We out.
Shout out Peja Stojakovic.
That's the name.